Alright, so welcome everyone to the 2015 Creators Invitational. We have an exciting game today. We've got Xhu98 who don't take the other videos as his actual rank. Back then it said he was a 4-dan. He has ranked up since then in the AGA. He is now a 5-dan. Versus Nick Sibicky, who you may know as that lovely little 4-dan commentator on YouTube. Now, I don't know who to root for. I kind of try to usually root for the underdog. And the underdog in this particular game is going to, I think, be Nick, because Xhu has ranked up a bit, and I know from Nick's performance at Congress, he is struggling just a little bit at the moment. So, did he study more for this game? I do not know. What does he have in store for Xhu? I do not know. But he's the underdog, so we're going to root for him. Started off pretty normally. We got a potential Chinese or Orthodox opening out of Xhu. Nick, not really sure what we're going to see out of him yet. Alright, did see Orthodox. Approach is normal, not the split anymore. This is a bit interesting. This little wide pincer here. Could change directions. Easily playable. Could change directions high as well, believe it or not. Alright, we did change the directions. Okay. Kick. Ooh, Nick is not familiar with this Joseki. Yeah, what we're usually expected to see here is Zis. We do not give up stone. Actually, okay. No, you could give up stone. You could actually play something like this. You could play this variation. This is something that you could play, but for a variation such as this, I would expect. Can I control this? Can I like erase white stone? Can I like be like you go away? No, I can't. All right, so I don't think I can. So I said to say what I would want to do is have Q14 be one stone further back. Then this be a pretty good shape. I would want Q14 not to be here. I want the redirect to be one space further away. And then we've got a fairly reasonable result here. This is a bit strange. I don't think this is just a Joseki. Yeah, you go for a cut. Now you got two groups that have to live immediately. Now you might say, but wait, what about the corner? Corner's not good shape. Corner's a triangle, right? Corner's triangle, easy peasy. But no, I don't think that this is gonna die anytime soon. Now, what white could try to do is give something up. White could say, all right, I'm gonna play here and see it. Okay, whoops, I'm not on alternating colors. I'm sorry, my bad. Could say that white could say I'm going to play here and see if like an exchange wants to be made. This could be a peaceful way of resolving this, but I doubt it. Would it be a misclick? Asks chat. I don't think it's a misclick. It does look suspicious. We'll ask him about that at the end of the game, definitely. See if this is in fact a misclick. That's like really, really close, isn't it? That is really close. But I don't know. I think they both want to have a good game. So I feel that if it was a misclick, he probably would have asked. He probably would have mentioned it. So I don't think it is. Alright, so we are playing here. I'm not sure I like this so much as maybe an attempt to harass white, or harass black's corner, sorry. If we can get some of these like sweet exchanges being made, then white would have no trouble settling on the outside. If we could like force some of these like really great shape moves. This, as we're seeing here. Any chance on the Hane on the inside? Oh, you can remove stones by changing from alternate move to a single color. Okay. Any chance of this? Any chance of this? Maybe. Maybe. Just give this up? So you can more severely attack these two cutting stones? Okay, so he is going to play the Hani on the inside. Okay. Because, yeah, problem is Hani on the outside means you're getting this in for free. Now you're, like, living in Sente and having to go back and play this anyway. So, alright. We're going to play here. We're going to try and do something like this, I guess, to live. This might yet turn out okay for white. This might actually turn out okay for white. Alright, yeah, alright. Yep, variation that I just showed. Really? What's the I don't, yeah, that. That's Sente now. I was about to ask, like, why not? I mean, you could still play here if you really needed to. I mean, P18 is not going to be Sente. This seems a little bit odd. Not settled here for black now. I mean, S17. S17's poke. Then we can, like, bend. Oh, I forgot I need to monitor chat as well. 017, I'm not sure when you said that. 017. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that was the plan. So what do we do next for black here? We don't want to play here in the corner again, but... Oh, dear God, we might have to, huh? Alright, so we're going to try and take those stones. Is that severe enough, though? What are some alternatives we could have done here? Let's see, you have the obvious one. Don't like it so much, though. You've got the not so obvious one, because we can't do this. Because this actually is weird and wrecks shape really, really fast. So instead, you still, after this attachment, have to play a move like this. Without giving away extra stones, I guess. So you're really going after that, okay. I don't know, I think maybe it might have been better if he had made this exchange and then come out, because now he's attacking and profiting at the same time. Forgive the typing. We went over a certain amount of viewers, so I have quality options. People were wondering if the stream died. It didn't. You just need to refresh, and it's all perfect. How much time do they have? They are playing fast. That is very true. Xhu98 has 25 minutes and about 30 seconds left on the clock. Nick Sibicky's got 24 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. So the Creators Invitational is a 30-minute on 30-minute game. So plenty of time for both players, though some people do say even 30 minutes is a little bit fast, which surprises me. Alright, so upside for this, Nick is alive in the corner. Downside, he has to run, and he's got to be careful about trying to run too far too quickly. He might find himself sliced in half if he makes the attempt to go too far. So I think we have to do only a one spacer here, which is going to be a little bit painful, because even this can still potentially be attacked, because you got the link underneath. Could come out again, but I'm not really sure what these stones are doing right now. I mean, if you just like do jump, 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 jump. I mean, I guess you can use it for something. I'm just not really sure what that thing would be. Because you can't really do much over here now that this is alive. Regrettably. Alright, he realized jumping too far out gets him killed. So he did the smaller one. Alright, alright. But is Xhu going to decide to just keep jumping and make his stones nice and strong, or is he going to go for a bit more of an aggressive play and either attack straight out or try and slip him up with an approach? He's going to lean instead. Alright, so he just wants influence. Not trying to kill white here, just trying to get ourselves some influence. The final matches should be 8 hours each, like the Japanese title matches. I don't know if I even want to think about covering an 8-hour match. I'd have to start out by introducing the players and then the sponsor, Red Bull, which would be keeping me awake. Let's see, looks like Nick is contemplating cutting this. I mean, he's not extending immediately, so he has to be thinking, can I get away with this? Which I want to say the answer to that is a resounding no. That does not seem like a good thing to try. So he might be thinking we cut and then... Yeah, I don't know what else you would do. I mean, you gotta save the stone. Yeah, cut just doesn't work. So we have to push. I actually wouldn't try to play the Hane here. That's a little bit psychotic, I think. We're just gonna go and play this way and get this wall for ourselves. Question is, how is Xhu gonna try to use this wall? I don't know. I don't really see a good way of using this right now. I don't know. Nick is still taking his time to think about this. Is he thinking maybe he can get, like, this in for free first? And then go back and cut? Oops. Oops. Is he trying to, like, figure out something like this, maybe? If he's trying to read out this, that's, like, really, really long. But again, it doesn't look like even that works, right? Because we can't save this and the 11 at the same time. That noise you heard was me forgetting to close my follow alerts. I do apologize for that. But thank you for following regardless. He's going for it! Oh my god. Nick, did you read this? Is he gonna really try to cut here? Surely not. He's gotta come up with something different, right? Or is this just Sente move before we go back and play here? He's not gonna cut, right? Ooh, if he cuts, I don't think that's gonna be good for him. Link to brackets? Sure. I've got like a million windows open right now. Give me a second. Let's see, link to brackets. Link to brackets. See, that's the schedule, that's group stages. Have these brackets been updated? The group stages are there. I don't think these have been updated though. Yeah, I don't think the brackets on this page have been updated yet. I'm sorry. I cannot link you brackets. I apologize. I mean, there may be another link, but it's not here right now, right? All right. Xhu is cutting. Okay. The brackets, to be fair, were recently made. I want to say like last week or something. They did the brackets for this. So understandable if he doesn't have them quite up on there yet. All right, so he's got the bamboo joint. If black gets a strong and big wall, so says don't beat me, maybe he can then use it with K15 to develop the top and the center. Maybe, maybe. I just want to know if he's really cutting through this. I'm not so sure about this move. Because if he responds, what is Xhu going to do about this? I mean, I didn't anticipate the Hane. He blocked. Is he going to go for it? Because we can't do this. If we play here, we're just going to play this? But then this is dead. I don't know, Xhu. I think you made a boo-boo. Oh, I don't know, man. I'm not seeing a way out of S13. If he's got one, can't wait to see it. How do you answer S13? Variation D1. So just go for an enclose. Is that what? Okay. So 6 done in chat. Oh yeah, it looks dangerous for black. Okay. Yeah. That it's toast no matter what. This does look very dangerous. Blood. Smork. Yeah. Bamboo forest. It is a pretty peaceful game, yeah. This is a peaceful game in that regard. It's just like a bamboo forest being created here. Is Nick gonna go for it though is the question. In these games, sometimes you see something, you're like, okay, I'm fairly certain that this works, but if it doesn't work, I'm out of the tournament. I'm dead. That's gone. So I'm just gonna back off and strengthen myself. We kind of get like that fear vibe going in, you know? It's like, I don't know, my opponent, he's a 5 dan now. You know? For the game, Nick even said that Xhu is a very strong player, that he's an entire stone ahead of him. So maybe that's weighing in. Is he going to go for the kill? Is he going to go for the kill? Nick's using some more of his time to think. He's at 17 minutes now. Xhu's still at 22. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Well, Go is a bit of a mind game. People play moves on this game that don't work all the time. But sometimes you're nervous about trying to actually do something about that. Or you don't really trust your reading because, you know, that seems like that just probably it's too easy to work. I'm missing something. I mean, there's like 100 different reasons that people mess up, especially amateurs. Have nothing to do with like what's actually on the board. But here he has plenty of time to read it out. I like this variation that WTW put out. I think that white might decide to go for that and just build up the bottom. Yeah, the 6-down's got a really good idea. Is in-game analysis enabled for them to use? I don't think so, and they wouldn't use it even if they had it available. Whoa, 3-don has got a variation here. 3-don says attach one. No, shoot, I lost his variation. Okay. It's kind of hard to navigate the variations during chat sometimes. Bear with me. He's suggesting that someone's in trouble. Okay, I went back too far again. Go back to 3 and then stop at 3. Okay, so he pulls back, he drops down, he goes for the kill. No, it's a different variation. Okay, we're just gonna have to look at it there. I'm sorry. See, this one is dead for black. This one I'm not sure what happened. I'm afraid to go back through it. But we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a try anyway. I see it down below there. Can I navigate it still? Going there. Alright, it's a bit more complicated than originally anticipated. So let's the actual game for a minute and see what's going on. Actual game, white turned. Actual game, white turned. And black is... Okay, so we completely avoided the going for kill variations that were being read out in chat. We'll definitely have to ask him that. Alright, so what are we going to do from here? We're just going to see the cut. The cut is still a thing. We need to protect it, but that seems too small. They're still remarking about the variation. How is white going to fix this shape here? Is he going to just connect? And close, still gets cut. That might not be too bad, actually. Hard to say. Hard to say. How are you going to protect yourself, Nick? Does anyone know if the Invitational Tournament brought players to OGS as a result? I don't know. It's a fairly good question. Oh, and I don't have... Shoot. Thank you for reminding me. The SGF of this game can be found at the top of the screen now. I meant to put it on there earlier. Alright, defending simply with the small knight. Alright. Black's turn. Is he going to try to use the influence, or is he just going to take this and be like, whatever? Alright, he's going to keep going after the influence. Alright. The extend here was kind of big-ish, but it's a bit greedy too. This would still be open even if white began extending along here. So we'll get a response out of white from this. But is black going to keep extending down, just make the largest wall he possibly can? Could. Really? Is black going to attack Tari here now? And then just seal this little side in? Could happen. I doubt that's going to get responded to unless I'm missing something. Yeah, I doubt it's going to get responded to. S9 doesn't seem Sente. No, it doesn't. What do you think? The Atari then for black? Maybe, huh? Should be mentioning that Nick is down to 11 minutes, and Xhu is still rocking 20. I guess Xhu's going back and looking at his group again, making certain that there's no weird life and death there going on if he ignores this. Or he's just deciding where he wants to play the larger move. Alright, so this is pretty big. This is pretty big. Trying to take the left-hand side with the middle. We can... There's buildings. There are buildings afoot. I mean, even something like this, for example, is easy to build a left-hand side up after we've backed off. So, gotta be really careful here. This area can grow so fast, so fast. There's like so much potential in this upper area. Really? Not gonna exchange that first? Okay. Just gonna extend on up. I guess we could play that because it's weak in Hane, but I don't think white or black really wants to cut through here more than just Hane and keep growing. We can't try and do anything cute, like play a move like this. I was speaking, dang it. Where'd that move go? Yeah, we can't do anything cute like this because it doesn't actually work. It still gets disconnected. This, could still get disconnected, actually. I mean, this still works. That's fine too, I suppose. Just gonna get a response out of his opponents. Then probably go back here. Because these zones are not dying anytime today. I mean, we could play a variation like this, and I'm still telling you this wall is not gonna die. There's no way. There's too much area in here. Alright, defended. Good. Now, are we gonna Hane again? Or are we just going to extend? Because if we're just going to extend, I think our opponent's going to extend with us. I guess we're trying to do this. Making this, make sure that this doesn't work, but it kind of does. So we have to be careful. This shape is not safe. This shape is not safe at all. And I guess we could just give this up. But giving that up is gote as heck. So you have to be careful. This shape no good. So once we see black extend down again, if we see this Hane, white's going to be in danger again. White's going to be... That shape was Atari. What? Was it? How is my shape Atari? Did I miss something? Oh, yeah, this one. Yeah, that's Atari too. Yeah, and so is that. Like, yeah, it's... Yep. It's worse for white than I was even paying attention to. Either way, he saw it and didn't Hane. That's good. Jumping out. Create cut. Poking first. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna create the cut point. He is absolutely creating that cut point. What we can do afterwards, though. Yep. Incoming cut. Yep, there we go. That's rough. We can't respond to this in a good way. That doesn't work. Because this push gets defended, and then what? That hurts. That hurts way too much. We connect. The throw-in still destroys us, though. I hate to say it, but this might be game. Black's getting too much out of here. I think white's still going to try to reduce this. I think white's still going to try to make some reductions here. We're just going to let ourselves get disconnected. Oh, is he going to go for it? Yeah, he is. Why not? Free moves, man. Free moves. Xhu98 must have been playing his Tygam games, because he is fighting like crazy. Though I still question that Hane here. Still question that Hane. This has definitely turned around for him. I suppose, is there a better alternative here for white? Yeah, I think that move right there was it. That move's like a bit too slow, maybe. Even here, it might have been better to ignore him, to play here. Could have been. But this is definitely not worth what we saw here. Alright, so what do we see here? Whoa. Oh, I'm like highlighting everything. Ah! Okay. I can't stop it apparently either. Weird. Does that show up on screen? No, it doesn't. Okay, never mind then. Oh, went away. Good. So we have the Atari. We have the Atari. We have to do the Atari. Black's trying to dictate saves the wall. Go after it, I guess? But it's hard to go after it when there's an Atari here. Like, even if we get the exact moves we want, there's still a double Atari. you know? When OGS highlights everything, click the text box once. Okay. Cutting. Do you really respect shape here, Xhu? Okay, play the Atari. Clamp, maybe. No, just extending? Okay. Can't quite go for it. Looks like Xhu's a little bit worried about his wall now. For good reason, White is definitely trying to kill it. I think J11 was bad. Really? I have a Fordon in chat saying J11 was bad. I guess he wanted to have black just connect instead? Bit more peaceful, but I'm not so certain about that. Looks like a trick move. This Atari? No, they're kind of fighting over the push and the Hane not working, right? P7 works. Extending? I think extending works, yeah. Because we can't Atari there. What's he gonna do? Extend. No, I read that wrong. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. You go here because the Atari is still there. No, you wouldn't. Would you? You would not do such a thing. You would not do such a thing at all. So you'd have to connect, right? So this would be the only thing they could possibly do. And then... and then we go here, here, and here. Does this actually work to kill him? Oops. No, looks like it's fine. This dies. Anyway, let's see what the actual game is doing. Actual game is still on here. So White is reading out if he can extend. He really wants to do that. Why not Atari from the other side? I guess that's answering your question. Oh, P15 instead. P15 instead. Not sure about P15 instead. Oh. I thought it'd be required to get rid of that liberty. But I don't know. So white's backing off here, which should give black a bit of a advantage being able to take this. Only question is, can he save these stones before playing anything else? I mean, if black... Or do that. Alright, so you're forcing this exchange. Yep. Alright, force that exchange. I guess we're going to connect now? Okay. White has to take. And then black cuts? Or is he going to take? Is he going to be aggressive and go after this cut point to get the top? Or is he going to be a bit more careful and just take something in here to ensure that he's going to be in a nice position locally? The whole not being, you know, killed thing. Nick thought about that for a very long time, though. He is down to 1 minute and 29 seconds left, whereas Xhu98 is down to 16 minutes even. Could it... He's just jumping out. Okay. A bit risky since this doesn't actually work. You can't ladder it or anything. So we're still technically surrounded, but now we've lost the ability to surround white. This could be a bit aggressive. Let's see. White's going after the top potentially. Is he trying to connect H10 in Sente perhaps? Idea here being maybe he's going to play this, white fixes his shape, and then he gets to play here? Something like this maybe? Be on the run now. Black might actually be on the run if white cuts through him. Absolutely. We definitely might see someone running away. Taro in chat says, wow, be strong wall. Not really sure which one he's referring to, because I really want to see this cut apart. This is hard to deal with. I think this is actually hard to deal with for black. We can't Atari, can we? How do we handle the cut? Do we just go straight down? Because this would be great for white. Suddenly this influenced these cutting stones. No, don't defend, go kill. Oh, hey Adance, how are you, man? Welcome to stream and chat. Alright, so surely black's gonna fix his weakness now, right? I mean, this has to be defended. This has to be defended. Leaving these weak points here is insane. Yes, yeah. You can't really see because I'm not sharing a particular part of the screen, but the times on OGS are a lot different. Okay, he didn't defend at all. He's still leaving the cut point. He's still saying that this does not matter. Why doesn't this matter? Because it seems like having two weak groups on the board is kind of something that matters. And you can't allow yourself to be surrounded here. Gotta be careful here. I don't know. I'd be worried. White's not caring. Come on, white. Work with me, man. I don't think we can Hana here because the cut hurts. We can play this. It's a little bit passive, though. If we play here, this is a problem because we can't allow ourselves to get cut here and here. So we can't like do any weird kind of Atari or extend. We have to play this, which seems to be okay for black. He's played the Hana anyway. Yep, got cut immediately. Alright. Got ourselves a game again. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. We're in overtime now for Nick. Yeah, they changed the overtime because it was confusing people. When it said that you had 1 time left, you thought, oh my god, I only have 30 seconds right now, and then that's it. And that was confusing people because they were like panicking because they thought they didn't have that extra 30 seconds after the 1. They thought 1 was it. Alright. Yeah, see, he had to play there. He couldn't do anything else because this cut is too good. That cut was too good. Okay, don't beat me actually raises an interesting point here. It's like, yeah, the young cut everywhere, and the old never. So, Nick, if you're watching this at any point later, don't beat me just called you old. Just thought I'd throw that out there. But you can see where this is kind of going for white. It's kind of not bad. We can play here and see if we can get kind of like a reaction out of our opponent, because this is still dangerous. So we can maybe try and surround this as black? I like Nick's ideas. Nick's got some really great ideas. I'm not sure if... Ooh, that's scary, 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 scary. I liked your idea. I just said that I liked your idea. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go for it, man. I think this idea is pretty cool. I'm a fan. This crypto doesn't have that many liberties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's not going for it. No, maybe he's going for the other one. Maybe he's going for the other one. Maybe he's going for this one. Maybe he wants black to fix this. And he's making this heavy because he wants to take advantage of this cut point. Maybe this is where Nick's eyes are laying. Nick's going after the other cut point. But I don't know. This one was pretty cool. I gotta say, this one was interesting. Because this is dangerous. This is so dangerous. This is so dangerous for black. Like, what do you do? Do you just, like, give that up if that had been played? Do you just be like, that was a mistake? Be like, boom, yeah, it was. Oh, there are so many things to ask these players at the end of the game. There's so many questions. Alright, so we're extending here. Can these 2 stones live? Maybe not anymore, huh? Yeah, he's just getting that wall. Maybe he's gonna take advantage of the cut point and then try and surround these 3 stones. Maybe, maybe, maybe. People in the chat are saying, is this real? Yes, this is real. This is real life. This is what's being played. We might as well cut now. I kind of agree, yeah. I mean, you've got a profit on the top. You gave so much away. There's like so many points here now, right? You've got to go ahead and play that cut. Amate says N8. N8. Does that really work? That's interesting. I didn't read. Oh, they moved right when I tried to get away from the stone. Does that work? Alright. I'm sold. That seems to work. Yeah, okay. Oh, they're saying finally. They're saying finally. Oh, we got the cut. We got the cut. So yeah, this is what he was setting up for. Okay, so this was the setup. This was the setup. And I guess like he wants to like influence something here, right? Like some kind of like influential thing here. And then go back and lean on this. And just be like, bow, got you now. Have to descend again. Have to descend again. Nick has 3 overtime periods left. Xhu98 is 12 minutes clocking. Uh-oh, 10 seconds left till he loses a period for Nick. Down to 5. Is he going to drop to 2 periods left? No. 1 second left and he clicks. Still 3 periods left for Nick. Oh, he played the Hane. That's aggressive. Oh my god. Descend, connect, and Atari? Does that work? Because this would die, right? I don't like that. I like this better. There. And then we want to like do like this variation again, but maybe there's too much Aji to do it now because of these weak stones, right? Three down in chat has a variation similar, but I don't like 1. I like 1 being at 7. That's a lot simpler. So now he's testing his reading ability. This gets a little bit weird, because now this stone is stronger, it opens up other variations. So maybe this still works. The Hane here. But we don't have a clean variation here anymore, right? Because this gets pushed and gets like all bleh. There might be a little bit more Aji here. Now that we've played the Atari first. The Atari first I don't think is a good move by black. Yeah, see? He's trying to fight that. But this variation I don't think should have occurred. It should have just been a nice clean capture. Nice, neat, and clean. Because without that there, then there's nothing then there's no variations. There's no pushing and doing anything else that's like weird and bizarre. So 2 just can't flat out be played. And if 2 can't be played, that means we have to connect. And if we have to connect, bam, that's captured. Now maybe you could turn first. Maybe you could turn first. I think you'd want to save that for later. Alright, so we're playing here. Nick did drop to 2 times left. X98's down to 11 minutes. Chat said it's already tied. The 4D wins. No, Xhu is 5D now. Don't pay attention to the 4D. Alright, so we got this going. Is that going to be enough? One time left for Nick. Uh-oh. 17 seconds. 15. 10. Okay. He extended. So many cuts on the tower. I know, right, Faya? There's an extreme amount of cuts. Like, that descent, so much simpler. So much simpler. This is why you always want to take... Okay, he's in Bioyo. Well, no, actually, that was Xhu's move. No, that was Xhu's move. He could have taken extra time and think about what the best shape there was. This is like why you always pay attention to shape before you play. Especially in complicated games like this. Like right now, there was nice clean capture, but here there's like complication everywhere. Yeah, you have a point there, Don't Beat Me. Probably can't keep up with the all this complication with only 30 seconds left on the clock. You gotta keep up with someone that has 9 minutes left with just 30 seconds of your time. Though you can think on his time too. So that's good. That's good. This works again. Yep, alright. Maximizing liberties because it works again. So we connect. If we save, we could try to get out of it that way. Can play here. Though that gets captured. So those stones are still dead by black then? We can't play one, I don't think, right? Because nothing here seems to really work. Yeah. So then we're probably going to play here now, right? WN6. What do you mean? WN6. That's an interesting suggestion. That is an interesting suggestion. I don't think you defended yourself though, did you? Because if you go back and defend now, doesn't this actually still work in a weird? No, it doesn't. Yeah, we can't actually play that, can we? That is actually a really good suggestion, GG Petty. Does it have a counter? I'll have to go back and look at that later. So I got Atari off. Black's got the top pretty well in hand now. Question is this white's or is there Aji here? Black already kills in WTW variation. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to chat. Yeah, white died there, or white just died with the Hane. I mean, that's fine regardless on how you wanted to play it. So he's going to try to live. We can't let him link underneath, so we're going to have to go and either play the Hane, which could potentially go to Ko. We are descent. Oh, we're gonna do it. Oh dear. You gonna Hane now, Xhu? Are you going to Hane now, Xhu? Well, If white kills all of this, that's worth a lot of points. Because he's got the bottom right, a little bit of the top right. If this all dies, then still got a good chance, but killing all of this is going to be very, very tough. When a group just needs to live, chances are it's gonna live. Alright, so he's saying that we're gonna play here and then there, maybe? Because that's almost alive right there. Oh, black won by time. Alright, so before talk about any game, Xhu had a suggestion?
Yep.
Yeah, so I was suggesting that maybe we can fork the game and continue it like after this review. Just like for fun, you know?
Oh, for fun?
Yeah.
Sure. For fun.
But
Alright.
hey, dude, I'm sorry.
I'm just really bad at playing at OGS.
I completely understand that.
Did you receive the group email I sent out? I did that in early August. After I came back from Congress, I sent out an email to everyone informing them of the change.
Oh, I'm sure I received it. I probably didn't read it, Steven.
Busy?
Yeah, well, I just made note of, like, I was just waiting for the knockout stage. So.
Nick, question, can you up your volume a little bit, perhaps?
Yeah.
Or...
Oh, hello, sorry?
Yeah, it's better now, I think.
It's better.
Yeah, but...
Alright, so, I have... Let's see, someone else also did open their review. I have one. I see Xhu has joined. Has Nick joined? I don't think Nick's joined.
I see Spud to start a review.
Yeah, cancel that one and you should see mine.
Can everyone in the stream hear me?
Everyone in the stream should be able to hear you.
Okay.
I'm a master of streaming. I know how this goes. Anyway, the link to the review, if you can't see it, is now in Skype chat.
Yeah, I'm in there, I think.
I really had no idea that was my last Byoyomi, though.
Yeah.
Man, this was intense. So I had been preparing this game for a few days now. I usually in the mornings I would just get my morning training by playing on IGS or Taijam, because I was.
Which one do you prefer, IGS or Taijam for training?
I feel like, well, I got to Taijam 7 done, then I paused playing on Taijam for a while because I kind of want to do a new series on that, so I haven't really played any games on Taijam recently. On IGS, I just hate the Canadian.
Oh god, I hate that too.
As long as I'm blitzing, it doesn't seem to be like much of an issue. This morning I played 2 games on IGS, I think.
Don't try streaming and playing on IGS. It won't work.
No,
I lost my first 3 or 4 games because I just couldn't manage the weird time settings as well as everything else.
Oh yeah. I don't know what to do it, but like anyways, I luckily won 2 games. I got myself to 5 down provisional, so I thought I may or may not be ready for this, but let's just see what happens.
Alright. So first question of this particular game that I had was this particular move right here.
Instead of 016?
Yeah, is this a Joseki that I wasn't aware of? Because I'm not sure.
You know, I went to play 016 right away, and then I started reading out, and I just sort of saw P15 as the key point, and I don't know it. I just went. Huh. That looks like
Yeah,
a key point, and it looks like White can
I've-
get a good result.
I thought maybe this might be okay too.
Oh, I see.
Usually
yeah.
you see it a bit farther back, Q14 at Q13, but I thought this would
Yeah.
be nice and simple as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this I didn't expect at all.
This was played. Actually, this has been played quite a few times.
Has
in,
it?
in the tournament so far? Yeah.
Oh, in the tournament.
one either.
Is it like a professional thing? It's like an actual variation. This
I am
15.
not sure actually. I think actually is.
Huh? Do you know it?
Uh,
Is this normal,
I'm
for
gonna have to
example?
look it up.
Okay,
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
I think this is fighting pattern actually.
All right.
Like I mean I don't think this is too bad for White either. So it's
Yeah,
just
I
like
thought-
complicated fighting pattern.
Yeah, I thought this was actually pretty reasonable. I thought either White was going to do this to see if we can get this exchange to fix this shape,
Oh yeah,
Or-
I want to do that too.
or this I thought was pretty good too because we've got this, and you have to explain why not here so that P18 is not Sente.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was bad on my part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it ended up White ended up coming on top of Black, I think.
Yeah, I
Like,
thought this
after
was
that-
actually fairly good.
Yeah.
Though I do wonder if the push into here is maybe a little bit too early, and the fixing of the shape and attacking the cutting stones might have been better. So, I mean, if Black runs now, this
Yeah.
seems a bit more painful.
Yeah, this actually didn't work out too well for me.
I know, we were totally rooting for Nick.
Thanks.
What were people in chat saying?
Okay, chat was fairly okay until we got to this point
Oh.
when we were wondering if you fully read this out.
Well, my plan was actually this, because I thought about just leaving the group, but I didn't feel too good about it, because...
Wait, leaving it? What do you mean?
I like living the group.
Hmm.
Living the
Oh,
group. on
living
the-
it,
on the
okay.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So I would end up with 2 eyes, but I don't like the fact that White will probably get like a nice right side.
Okay, so what were you going to do if you clamped here then?
This is my question too.
Probably I'm gonna play it as 10.
S10.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if it gets into if we get into a capturing race, then I would just like get it outside and sacrifice those stones probably.
Oh, so you were prepared to sacrifice it. I see.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And also this is actually kind of hard to read out.
Oh, it's very hard to read out. There
Yes.
were so many variations flying around in chat
this
during
was-
this point.
This is complicated.
Mm.
And
I was
but-
hoping for it.
But like
It's like
60% of it was just my young impulse coming out. So yeah.
So you were like, well, I might lose the game right now. That seems like a good idea to go with.
Because the last game, my previous Aquarius Invitational game, I just played solidly and I didn't win, but I thought this time I might just
I see.
take it to the next level.
I thought this was a little bit slow for White.
Yeah, I mean, certainly it's
Yeah.
nothing as exciting as the S13 variation.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Let's see here. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that too. Like, that push-up seems so large. I was kind of wondering if ignoring
Oh,
the
yeah.
approach just to get this in might have been a little bit better. Because I don't know how we handle L16 in a way that doesn't give Black like so much on the left-hand side.
Oh yeah.
Do you think I should play at L16 instead of?
I think so.
Approaching?
I think so.
Okay. That was what.
Because, I mean, if he takes this, I mean, you can still expand off of this.
Sure.
He doesn't have, like, I don't see, like, a really good way for, like, this to come out and destroy the left-hand potential. I think a new group has to be created if he wants to, like, combat this.
I feel like especially with White Stone on a start point, it's kind of hard to like expand quickly. Like like if Black just Tanukis and allows White to play any move on the board.
Yeah.
Because the start point is not very good at defending corner territory, so yeah, I think I should have played it out.
This got exciting, because there's, like...
I think L15 is a bad move. Like the shape is so terrible.
Probably just M15.
M15. Yeah, you have to just play
Yeah.
M15. Like it's a really.
I was
slow-
actually wondering if the correct answer was just to say screw it and leave it alone for now because you're alive in the corner. Like,
Yeah.
what are you getting by actually continuing to play here?
Oh yeah, that too.
Like, if you just start reducing and then coming back to it, that might put you in a bit better situation. I don't
At
know.
this point, one needs to reduce black.
Yeah, and working against the stone, I don't think was doing it. And here I was nervous. I thought you protected because you were planning on playing the Hane. I was like, oh no, bad shape.
Wait, does it work? Does it work?
No, it doesn't.
No.
It doesn't work out at all.
Yeah. I was hoping that would happen.
That's not nice.
I mean, because I kind of really wanted to
Kill him?
knock out my opponents,
Mm.
but it probably like it can be good or bad. Like you want to knock out your opponents as soon as possible, but you might end up just
Yeah. Well, I think at this point, really tough game for black.
Oh yeah.
Or no, sorry, for white. Sorry, I still can't tell my colors.
I mean, it's still kind of tough for black. Like it's
Well, you got a really large upper left-hand side. I mean, white has to attack your middle stones, which is really tough to do.
right.
I mean, even if you had just gone back and connected here, I think you're still getting enough on the top.
Oh, I should have played there. Yeah. I feel like it's one of the things I need to improve in my game. Like, I just need to like play a more solid game sometimes.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
We all get that. We all get that. We all like sit down. We're gonna play nice and solidly, and suddenly there's like 5 different groups running around. We don't really know how they got there. There's cutting stones everywhere. It's just a complete mess.
Modern Go.
One thing I really was curious about for white, it looked like white was actually pulling out something very interesting. We were all waiting to see when you were gonna push and cut, and I saw that you were setting up for it.
Oh yeah.
And I think your setup actually was fairly good too.
Yeah, I
my wonder
thought it
was
worked, actually.
my wonder was here
Oh.
because there's no real way to defend these these stones in Sensei because like the ladder there. So are we just gonna like run out and then jump?
I think.
And
I'll
then if
probably,
so-
I'll probably Hane at E13.
I'm sorry, when?
E11.
Instead of D11?
Or here
E13.
directly too.
Played.
So
Oh,
E13
E13?
here.
Okay. And then we're just gonna go and
Now-
get into this
yeah.
variation now.
Now connect at E12. So white still has cut points.
White still has cut points, but you want to take advantage of this one, but I don't think we can.
Interesting.
It looks like it just goes to a capturing race.
I mean, we're not gonna. Are we gonna play this way? Surely not, right?
Not that one, but
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
And then if we play this one,
This can be pretty good.
this is already defended. I think black's just toast. So I don't think we can. I don't think we can take advantage of the cut points just yet.
Yeah, actually, J16 was very good. Like that probe.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was yeah, it was pretty annoying for me. Like I paused for like 30 seconds, then decided I kind of had to connect. And
Yeah, I think part of the trouble is by this point, Nick was already close or already in Byoyomi.
Oh yeah. We both spend a lot of time on the right side, because that S13 variation, which was never played but would be exciting, was very complicated.
Yes.
I'm sorry, chat had a question.
yeah?
N18 where? They have a question why
What?
black didn't play N18 first. So I'm not entirely certain when.
And
Oh.
Oh.
In 18, it's
I think
because
they-
there's a shortage of liberty problems that white has. White might, or black might want to throw in at 018 instead to short the liberties.
Hmm.
which move?
I think
That-
he's asking why N18 didn't get played.
Yeah.
I-
Okay. Yeah.
But it's
So you're keeping the
because
cut
there's a short
alive.
the liberties problem that happens if black throws in at 018 instead. And black,
Yeah.
so black doesn't know which
Yeah.
one black wants.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's actually around here. Yeah.
Mhm.
So white White jumped out in the game. I feel like White should just extend at L12.
Probably. Yeah.
So
Probably.
Black ended up taking advantage.
Like White still has shape problems, right?
Yeah.
Kind of, but not that bad.
Yeah, I think the overall thing there was I think coming out was something to do later, and we should like be dealing with this or this rather than the honey.
Yeah, so White just ended up between two of Black's walls.
Yeah. Though I really would have liked to see this variation here.
Yeah, this got really intense.
This here would have been so
Yeah,
interesting
that
to see.
would've been nice.
Like
Yeah,
I don't
was chicken,
know.
though.
Yeah. Well, you were low on time, so you had to like play
Yeah,
with the
well-
variations that you were already like looking at.
I was also preoccupied with that K8 cut too.
K8.
And
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
There,
and so this is a bad way to play Go, right? But I was just trying to make sure that my G11 group has enough liberties so that I can play that K8 cut,
Mm-hmm.
which you did later. in the
which
game.
I did later. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely set that up.
Yeah, but this is still hard for White though. Like, Black is cut apart, but
Someone suggested this
uh,
to go after and get the cut directly.
Doesn't
Black connects.
better in the game.
Black connects, then N6,
Yeah.
and then just extend maybe one or two more times. Then at least we have Q7, right?
Mm-hmm. Well.
I mean, yeah, like
Yeah.
Black would come up with two eyes, but problem is Black also has another group in the center.
Mm-hmm. Could be interesting anyway.
Yeah, this could be another game. Yeah.
But yeah, definitely went after that cut point. Though this, I have to say,
Oh.
Steven. Just drop
Right.
down. I think if you
Oh,
just drop
yeah.
down, you're okay. Because you're starting to capture everything.
It ended up.
Though, actually, I think I might be wrong about that.
It ended up being more exciting though.
Someone else also suggested this first.
Yeah. But oh right. I looked at this move like a move too late after
Mm.
like right now it kind of works.
Yeah. Like, instead of here, they suggested it, actually.
What if Black plays at Well, first of all, this would definitely prevent White's 3 stones from being captured.
Yeah.
Like,
Right, but-
cleanly.
But I thought White just or Black just N7s here, and then plays a move like H5. Oh, I see. White comes back. Right.
Yeah.
Then Black plays at 04. Like now.
Hmm.
Yeah. Before.
Yeah.
Before actually.
So
doesn't quite
well,
work.
that would still work.
Yeah. Doesn't quite, because we can hook up. And I guess we can turn into Ko?
Actually N3, right? It just captures.
And N3 is better, yeah.
Yeah,
But
Black just captures.
White would actually have to run out first. White can't capture that stone.
So White runs
Hmm.
out at N3.
Yeah.
And Black follows at O3.
Yeah.
And White continues at N2. Black needs to probably capture now at there or we're connected at O5.
Yeah. So Black is totally fine here.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it could be interesting though.
Alright.
I think the key factor here really is just like the time, because
Yeah.
I had 15 minutes left, so which means I can use Nick's time to think about the moves, but he can't really use much of mine because the clock is ticking on him.
Very true.
But what do you think of this this position? Moves
I
before
thought-
that.
I thought this is still a game actually.
Yeah, this is I think this is still a game.
Do you think that Black's gonna live here?
Well, I think white might cut off black's 4 stones in the center.
Yeah.
And then I'm not sure who's leading because I didn't count, but
Were you counting it all in this game?
no.
Well, at this point, I actually like. I would still want a lot of time here because I'm not that I had it, but white has a play to kill everything, right? Or it doesn't have to play. I mean, white has a potential to kill everything, but right here, white has to decide: does white want to kill part of it or the whole thing?
Well, I think I don't think white can kill everything, right? Like white, at least the corner.
Killing everything seems a bit difficult. Yeah, I mean you have to like back off here, right?
So here, what does black do? After
B5.
Okay, then B7. Is this not threatening to kill everything?
The middle.
Well, that's what I mean by everything. I mean.
Oh, okay.
That whole left-hand quarter.
Yeah, so D3.
Right, white can play to kill that entire quarter of the board.
When you first played here, I was worried that you were like trying to go into some kind of co.
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
Just co for everything. It's okay.
I mean, it would be great for the viewers, but not so great for the players.
That's the most important thing, the viewers.
Do it for the fans.
So are you guys actually going to try to continue this game, or what are you guys going to do?
We can continue right now through you. You can play our moves for us.
Interesting idea. I think there's an easier way of doing that, though.
Nope. You're our slave.
Oh.
You can pass the control back and forth between us.
Interesting.
Well, let's assume white plays D5 and it goes into this D5 B7 variation.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Then I have to live in the corner. Otherwise, I'll be all dead.
So you have to do this, right?
Right. Now what do you do?
Oh, okay. So you're actually so you're not going to play to save everything.
That would be so risky.
I can save the corner. Yeah, I don't have a. I don't want to bet on that.
Right. This is what I was expecting.
Oh.
Oh.
That's bold. It's like, yes, we will live everywhere.
White has some issues too. You know, it's not super clean for white.
I don't want to take risks at this point, though.
This is a really big risk, yeah.
Actually, the question is, okay, so black has how many points in the top left?
I will allow you to exercise your amazing counting abilities.
So white. Let's say white plays C2.
Right. Okay. D2.
Okay, and then white plays. I think E3 is actually better in this case for the Aji. Normally you play E2 though, right?
Okay. Then I'll play at B2.
Right, and then B6, of course.
Right. So now, okay, black at Sente.
Mm-hmm.
That means we go into the end game here. Q3.
Oh, let's just block.
Shoot. Actually, problem with my game is I don't know like how to decide the largest moves. H. No,
But you just said you're an endgame. It's not a question of counting.
H3.
H3.
Black did get a decent chunk of territory from just like living that dragon though.
Here, I'm gonna sort of count here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm always a fan of counting because I'm terrible at it.
Okay, let me read the Twitch chat as you do that.
I need like an abacus, extra fingers and toes.
Huh.
Twitch chat is predicting be plus 10 to 15. A person I really trust their counting is currently not in the chat,
Oh,
unfortunately.
actually, in order to count, we can just fork the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, let's just do that actually. Alright, so I'm gonna.
Okay. Well, I actually have black up by about 10, assuming black plays a pretty reasonable endgame here.
Hey, so
Chat's agreeing with you.
I'm going to send you like a forced game challenge, and this game will be unranked by default. But so let's just do that so we can save a lot of time.
Sure.
So let's just not use any time setting for this one. My color is black. Okay. Okay, I send you the challenge.
Okay. It didn't give me a link. Oh, my OGS is freaking out.
Did you get the challenge or no?
I did, and I clicked it, and then like the screen like distorted.
Go to your profile. Actually, let me go to my profile.
Okay.
Everybody go to your profiles.
Mixed.
Including you people in the chat. See if you find this mysterious challenge from Xhu.
It might be that I have to fork from the original game.
And not the review, yeah.
Yeah, so let me go to the original game and do that. Okay, challenge user. Yeah. Alright. I just did that again. You get it?
No.
Is fork slightly broken on OGS?
Bummer. Okay, let's just go back to the review then.
Ooh.
Okay, where were we?
I don't
so
know.
I played H3.
Can I go back to my own review? I guess I can. Yes, you did play H3.
Yep.
Did you actually want to play this out?
When
it
I
seems
like estimate score, the game is very confused.
Oh, is it? I have to see this. Where is that? Oh, I can only see it on the original game, it looks like. I can't do it in this one. That's a bummer. I guess here it is completely confused regardless.
Yeah. Unless you're using like the time score estimator.
Yeah, it's like the only one that's like really, really good. Someone needs to like steal that code.
Alright.
Well, yeah, since everyone's pretty much in consensus, I think that black's about 10, 15 points plus. Did you really want to do the rest of this?
No, that's probably too much actually.
That's fine. This was a good game though. This was intense.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting questions in this game.
Yeah, and
S13, man, S13.
actually, do you want to play that out a little bit?
Yeah, go back and do that. Let's do S13.
Yeah. So, instead of here, yeah, S13, yeah.
And you said you were doing this?
Yeah. Now what? Q9.
And now what would be played? Can I like load the original game as well? Yes, I can.
I feel like White will be able to win the capture race, but Black would just get outside.
Yeah, this actually looks really not necessarily a great result for white, quite honestly. But I'm more than willing to be wrong.
It's like you already have the corner, so that means my stones are just like 15 points. Really.
That's right.
But like if you get a reset and then like let's say you cut at 09 and get all that, it's definitely more than 15 points.
Yeah, I guess that cut. It's actually that it comes down to that cut being useful.
And plus this yeah, should be hard to tell. I think you were just gonna play at S14 maybe.
I think I have to.
That or S16.
Yeah. One of the two.
And I think I'll play at R10 probably. Yeah, I need to fix that first. And then maybe white plays like an extra move to make sure that black is dead in the corner. Like S16.
Yeah, yeah.
But that would... Well, this is actually still not the best for black, because there's still the cut point at 09. And if I fix that, and
well, but it's your move, right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So
it's gonna be nice, yeah.
This would be a game. This would be a game. I mean, now your center is actually really strong.
Yeah. And I can get like P3 if I want later.
Oh yeah.
Definitely a very complicated Juseki, or variation, I guess, that came from this fighting decision.
Yeah.
And we kind of see the importance of shape here, I think, as a result. Because if you want to play like a bit of simpler game, then you can just like go play for basic shapes and stuff. And unless your reading is insanely good, then you don't have to worry about that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise you get ridiculously complicated variations.
Yeah. I think I'll just need to play more solidly when needed.
Well, it also helps. It would have also helped a little bit if.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. To be
but
fair, though.
Mhm.
Well, I guess you didn't invite it, did you? I was about to say you invited this, but maybe you didn't.
But this is like fighting pattern.
Yeah. Anyway, good game to you both.
But yeah, I'm just glad to get through to the top 8.
Yeah, they wanted to link the bracket, but I couldn't find out where it was.
I need to put that up soon.
Yeah.
I'll be going back to school in 2 days actually, which means
you still in the hotel room?
I'll leave like the day after tomorrow, but
okay.
So I may or may not be available for future broadcasts, but I'll try my best.
All right. Well, I will cover what I can. Let's see.
And yeah, if anyone watching right now is in the top 16, schedule your games. Otherwise, I'll have to nag everyone. Hey, play your game.
Yeah, just keep sending out like an email spamming them every day until they do it.
This
will eventually.
This is there's prize money in this.
There you go. Make sure you schedule your games. There's money involved.
And get your Baduk TV subscription.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and $10 of cash. Yeah.
Prize is a prize, man.
Totally. All right.
$10 that you win is so much better than $10 that you earn.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to review this game on your channel?
Yeah. I think so. I'll probably do a video for it. For all the people who weren't here today. I assume Dwyrin's gonna put it up on his channel too, though.
Yar.
Or do you still have your bandwidth problems?
No, this month I am completely fine. I am going to be going on an upload frenzy to burn the last of my bandwidth before the cap change because they're really bad about it. They don't change it like at the start of the month or at the end of the month or whatever, like a normal person would do. They change it arbitrarily in the middle of the month to ensure that you don't use it efficiently. These people are the worst.
Aw. Time to move.
Yes. I'm looking forward to that so much.
Hey, but Nick, actually, quick question. Do you want to do a rematch this Friday?
A rematch on Friday?
Yeah.
It's a possibility. Right now, I'm a little bit booked on Friday, but I could move some things around. What time?
It's
Wait,
gonna
let's
be
talk about it
after-
later off stream. We can talk about it later.
Okay. All right.
All right, so
Anyways.
both of you guys, you did put up a good game. Definitely enjoyed looking at it and reviewing it. Hope you two enjoyed playing it. Sorry that the time kind of messed with you there at the end, Nick. I was kind of afraid.
I'm just cursed at OGS, man. Like it's entirely my own fault. Like it's not even the system's fault. It's just me.
All right.
So, but thank you very much, Dwyrin, for doing these casts. I know a lot of people out there really appreciate them.
I enjoyed doing them.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good.
He's doing this for free too.
Yep. Let's see. Xhu, who do you move on to get killed against? Who gets to beat you up next time?
So, well, I'll be paired against one of the top 4 seeds because we'll for this tournament we'll do a random draw for every round.
And who are they? What are those choices?
Top 4, Mark Lee,
Okay.
Ran Lee, the Fro,
Uh-huh.
Xhu style. I've beaten him before, but I'm not sure if I can beat him again.
Right.
And Yun Shan.
All right.
I've still beaten him before, but in a casual game. So,
Now, since you have a really high chance of being eliminated, who do you actually want to play against?
well, definitely the hit girl.
Really?
Like,
Okay.
then, that means I get a free teaching game, right?
All
It
right.
actually
Good
has, like,
attitude. Good attitude.
Yeah, like Mark 5000 and 108 are like they get to play the top 2 seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I'm really jealous because like 2 free lessons, man.
Nice.
But yeah, it's good either way.
All right, just let me know when the next games are scheduled. I will book them into the cast. Everyone, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. Hope you enjoyed the Creators Invitational. I'll, of course, be seeing you again Wednesday for my regular stream, and in the future for more Creators Invitational. So take care, everyone.
Thanks.
See ya.